Hi, I'm Jimmy Miller. I'm the DeltaV SIS Business Development Manager coming to you from our Integrated Operations Center in Austin, Texas. Today we want to talk about what a modern safety system means to you. A lot of people use the word modern in a connotation that we're talking about something that's new and frightening. You know, in the safety world, a safety system needs to keep your plant safe, right? And that's what we're really concerned about. So modern doesn't necessarily mean this newfangled thing that's going to frighten people in your facilities. Modern means we give you some aspects of the system that just make your operations much more reliable. So one of the first things we talk about is an entire safety loop monitoring. So we have a logic solver, and we have sensors and final elements out in the field. The whole entire loop is important, not just our logic solver in the middle. A safety system is a perform-on-demand system that many times never gets actuated for several years at a time. So to be able to go out and diagnose your whole entire loop of your whole entire safety system, that's what's most important. And DeltaV SIS with electronic marshaling enables the customer to do that in a much easier manner. Whether you're doing a green field or a brown field or a modernization or a migration, we want to give you solutions to make it easier for you as a customer to come to us and say, I need this to solve this particular problem. So DeltaV SIS with electronic marshaling actually gives you that flexibility to allow you to go out and do whatever you need to do. Install everything in a rack room, install things out in the field, have a mix and match of all those. Those are all fine. So having a modern system means having that architectural flexibility to do what makes sense for you as a customer. Next thing I wanted to address is things like electronic marshaling. You might have heard about electronic marshaling in the news, in a trade publication, maybe another video that we've talked about before. But electronic marshaling gives you the flexibility to do kind of whatever you need to do. You need to mix your signals in the field, analogs and discretes together, RTDs and thermocouples together. You want to be able to easily change on the fly during your project process a different I/O type to another type of I/O. You want to have isolation of faults in the field. So when you have a sensor or a switch or a valve problem that only affects that one device, not a whole entire channel of, not a whole entire card of 8, 16, or 32 channels. That's what electronic marshaling is all about. Next thing I want to talk about is late project changes. Changes are inevitable during a project process, especially in the early feed stages and detailed design. We want to give you a system that's going to help you accommodate those late project changes. Things like electronic marshaling and our engineering tools make it easier for you to deal with those late project changes in a process. The other thing I want to talk about is proof tests. A safety system is there, and again, we're waiting for it to perform on demand, and sometimes it goes years and years and years without having that demand, which is a great thing. That's what we like to see. But we want that peace of mind that if something does happen, that safety system is going to perform that safety action required when it's required. As a result of that, we have periodic proof tests that we're required to go out and do, and a proof test means we go out and test the whole entire safety loop. So in the event that something happens, that valve is going to open or close on demand like you planned and like you designed it. So a proof test means you go out and test those individual safety loops. DeltaV SIS with electronic marshaling gives you the tools to make that much easier and help you comply with IEC 61511. Much more simple than a normal traditional safety system does. And last thing I want to address is integration. In a perfect world, every person would have a DCS and a safety system from the same manufacturer. Using DeltaV and DeltaV SIS together, the integration is very powerful. But very often, we'll have a safety system and a DCS from two different manufacturers. So we want to give you the capability to have ease of integration, looking at the same operator console, looking at the same engineering database. And if we don't have common databases, we want to be able to give you connectivity that makes it very easy for you as a customer. So at the end of the day, again, modern doesn't mean new. New is kind of a scary thing for safety people because we're all about keeping our plant safe, not looking for the newest and the greatest sometimes. But modern technologies offer all these benefits to you. So if you'd like to learn more about modern safety, please visit us at www.deltavsis.com or contact your local Emerson Safety Sales Representative. Thanks very much and have a great day.